Hello, fellow mathematicians, and this integral once again. So, if you are keeping up with my channel, you might see this integration of sine to the power 7x, and I've got a lot of views, let's say about 138 or something like that. But there was a little problem in this video. So, the problem was the sound quality. So, this time I will produce the same concept and the same integral, but I guess this time the sound will be a little more higher than previous one. So let's begin. So if you are new to my channel and if you haven't seen this integral, then please pause the video and try this out. Okay, so I hope that you have tried this out, and let's see how can we solve this integral. So I would like to give you two ways to solve this integral. So the first way is to use the reduction formula, and the second way is to use the u substitution. We can also solve it by reduction formula, but in this video I'm going to solve it by using u substitution method. So let's see how we get through and we use the u substitution. It's not straightforward. We have to use some concept of indices and some formulas which we have read in the high school level, which is, let's say, for example, a minus b whole squared, and that kind of stuff must be used. For as it cannot be used directly, u substitution cannot be used directly right now. So what we should do to use u substitution method. Now, you all might know about the power rule, right? So sine to the power 7x can be written as sine to the power 5x times sine to the power 2x, or it can be written as sine to the power 4x times sine to the power cube x, or it can be written as sine to the power 6x times sine x. But we have to find um, a powers sequence that makes a great foundation. Let's say, what do I want to say about the foundation concept? Let's say that I used sine to the power 4x times sine to the power cube x. Why? You'll see further why I have used this. So I've used this due to this reason. Sine to the power 4x can be written as sine square x whole square times sine square x times sine x, where sine square x times sine x is equal to sine to the power cube x, right? And we have the similar term, which is sine square x and sine square x. So in place of sine square x, we can place 1 minus cos square x, and after that we can easily use u substitution and we can solve this equation. Okay, sorry, not solving the equation, but to integrate this equation. Okay, so sine square x can be written as 1 minus cos square x. Now just substitute the values, substitute the variables, and you'll get this whole term. Now what to do? Now what to do? Now what we can do is we substitute u is equal to cos x. So why do we do that? To cancel sin x out, right? Because sin x, in this equation, sin x is an odd term, and we have to get rid of that to integrate this whole equation, right? So to get rid of that, we can substitute u is equal to cos x, and after u is equal to cos x, taking its derivative, you'll get minus sin x. Okay, now as you can see in the green highlighted box, you can say dx and dx terms are equal, and we should not forget about this formula as well, where this is the important foundation. Okay, this is one more important foundation. So as I would like to say is that if you want to build a house, you need to have a strong foundation. Or if you want to, like, if you want to, let's say, if you want to make music, you have to have a great deal of foundation on the tones or on the notes that the musicians work on, right? So for this equation, this is the great foundation. So over here we need to cancel out sin x term, and we can do it easily, right? As we have already substituted u is equal to cos x, in terms of cos x we can write u and we can have this formula ahead. Now what we can do for dx term? We know simply, right? If du by dx is equal to minus sin x, then what is dx term? It's du upon minus sin x, right? Just substitute it, cancel some stuffs, and you'll get minus 1 minus u squared whole square times 1 minus u squared times du. So this is the main foundation now. This is the now you have already built up the roof. Now what you need to do is you need only to produce the chimney. Okay, so let's see what we can do. We can use the formula of a minus b whole squared, right? In terms of 1 minus u squared whole squared, we can use a minus b whole squared. So after expanding that, you will get this term. After just multiplying it out, and if you want to get the final value from here, it's pretty much easy. Just pretty much pure algebra is used. And why I have kept there k? Because k is an undefined integral. If the integral is undefined, you have to keep k. That's the rule of integration. And after you do that, as you have substituted u is equal to cos x, and I haven't like multiplied with the minus sign to the whole term, you can do that as well, or you can just skip it as it is. So yeah, now thank you for watching.